Should your podcast audio use CBR or VBR bitrate? Imagine your podcast reaching listeners on all kinds of devices, from high-end speakers to tiny earbuds. The way your audio is encoded can make a big difference in quality and compatibility. Today, we're going to explore whether you should choose constant bitrate or variable bitrate for your podcast. Let's start with what these terms really mean. Constant bitrate, or CBR, keeps the same data rate throughout the entire audio file. That means every second of your recording uses the same amount of data, no matter if it's quiet or loud. Variable bitrate, or VBR, adjusts the data rate depending on the audio's complexity. For example, it uses more data during busy sections with music or multiple voices, and less during quiet parts or silence. Both methods are used in popular formats like MP3 and advanced audio coding. CBR is simple and predictable. It gives you a steady file size and consistent playback. This is especially helpful if you're streaming live or want to ensure your files work smoothly across many devices. For podcasters, using CBR at a high bitrate, like 320 kilobits per second, is common because it offers reliable quality without making files too large. It's a safe choice when you want to avoid playback issues or compatibility problems. VBR can be more efficient. It aims to keep the audio quality high while reducing file size. When the audio is simple, VBR uses less data, which helps save storage space and bandwidth. This can be useful if you host your own files or have listeners with limited data plans. However, VBR files might not always play perfectly on every device or platform. Also, encoding with VBR can take a little longer than CBR. From a technical workflow point of view, CBR is easier to handle. You know exactly how much space each episode will take, making planning and uploading straightforward. It also reduces the chance of playback issues because it's widely supported. VBR requires testing on different devices to make sure it works well everywhere. If you want to save space and are okay with testing, VBR could be a good option. Most podcasters stick with CBR because it's dependable and compatible. If you want simplicity and fewer technical headaches, CBR is your best bet. But if you're aiming for smaller files and are willing to test your files on various devices, VBR might work for you. In the end, for most podcast creators, especially those just starting out, CBR provides a predictable, reliable, and widely supported way to encode your audio. It keeps your workflow smooth and your listeners happy.